Hello students, welcome back to the online class. After a long time, hope everyone is well and everyone is stay at home. So today I will discuss a new chapter, it is the basic concept of a web browser. Okay, so this is our new chapter. Today we discuss what is actually web browser. See first, what is actually web browser? Web browser is a communication program which is actually used to view the HTML documents. Okay, so it is a what? It is a communication program. Okay, it is a software which is used to display HTML documents or HTML files. Okay, so let's say what is web browser? Here, what is actually your web browser? It is a special communication program. Okay, that reads and interprets HTML documents on the World Wide Web. Okay, it means it is a special communication program. Program means it is a software. Okay, which is actually used to read and interpret HTML document. Which document? HTML document. Okay, and on the World Wide Web, www. Okay, so this is actually a web browser. There are many web browsers in the market today. For example, Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, etc. Okay, so these are some web browsers available in our market. Means just you download this application from the internet and you can easily use. It is free. Okay, so Internet Explorer is inbuilt in our say Windows 7, Windows 10, Windows XP. When I install this operating system into our computer, at that time Internet Explorer already also installed in our systems. So it is a Microsoft product. So that's why every Microsoft product, say like Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, say Windows 11, every operating systems, we get a Internet Explorer, we get a web browser is Internet Explorer. Okay, today I discuss some function of Internet Explorer. Okay, so you can see first this one is Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer. Okay, so the basic thing is that Internet Explorer, it is a Microsoft Internet Explorer is a web browser. It is created by Microsoft Corporation. It is actually what? It is created by Microsoft Corporation. It is in USA. Okay. It can be downloaded from the website www.microsoft.com downloads. Okay, you can download this application from the website. The link of this website is www.com/downloads. Okay, so this is the exact URL location of this application. So you go to the internet and you just search this websites. Okay, microsoft.com/downloads. Okay, and after that you can easily download this application and install into your computer. And after that you can easily surfing any internet informations from the internet. Okay, so in this way we can install our Internet Explorer from the internet. Now you can see how to start a Internet Explorer. It is very easy. Just go to the start button. First you go to the start button, and after that click all programs, and after that select Internet Explorer. Okay, so in this way you can just select it from the computer. There is another way you can select directly from the desktop. In desktop there is an Internet Explorer icon is here. So in this Internet Explorer icon you just double click on this icon and it is automatically open. So there are two ways. First you can go to the start button and after that go to the all programs, and after that select Internet Explorer. And there is another way, directly from the desktop. In the desktop there is an Internet Explorer icon. In Internet Explorer icon, you just double click on this and it will automatically open the Internet Explorer. Okay. There are many versions of Internet Explorers, so you just download and update it your Internet Explorer. Okay. Now next is the functional operation in Internet Explorer. Okay, next is functional option in Internet Explorer. Okay, what are the functions of Internet Explorer or options available? The Internet Explorer offers various operations on the toolbar and menu bar, which enables the user to execute commands quickly and easily. Okay, there are some toolbars and menu bars. Okay, there are some toolbars and some menu bars. Okay, these are toolbars. Select back, forwarded, refresh. Toolbars like back, forwarded, refresh, stop. That is home button. So these are the toolbars which is used to do some easy and quickly and easily access or execute our Internet Explorer command. Okay. Second one is there is the menu bar. That is the menu bars like new tab, duplicate tab. Say new tab, duplicate tab. Okay. Open, save as, open, save as, close, print, close tab, print, close tab, print preview. So these are some menu bars which is available in Internet Explorer. Okay. So like new tab, duplicate tab, open, save as, close tab, print preview. These are all the menu bars, and these are some toolbars which is available in Internet Explorer. Okay. Now you can go to the edit menu. There is another menu. It is called edit menu. There is another menu, that is edit menu. So edit menu is what? The edit menu provides options for text manipulations. The options of edit menus are some. It means edit menu is used to provide some options of text manipulations. So you can you can copy, you can paste any text from, you can move text from here to here, or you can move text from one place to another. You can copy text from one place to another. Okay, you can also paste the text in different positions. Okay, so make sure in edit menu there is like copy, cut, paste. Select copy, cut, paste. These are what? Select all. These are what? Edit menu options. Okay. Next one is view menu. What is view menu? In view menu, you can see here in the book, the view menu provides options to view the web page on the screen. Means with the help of view menu, we can view the options available in the Internet Explorer. Okay, or you can view the web page on the screen. You can view the screen of the web page okay, on the web browser. Okay, there are options here. You can see here, go to, stop, refresh, select, go to, stop, refresh, save, like zoom, text size. These are some view menu options. Okay, go to, stop, refresh, zoom, text size. You can increase the text, you can zoom the text, you can refresh the text, stops, go to, you can go to any other locations. Okay, next, last but it is very important, favorite menu. Favorite menu. Okay, in the favorite menu you can see here, add to favorite, organize favorite. These are some. Add to favorite, organize, favorites. Okay, so these are some favorite menu options. So the favorite menu provides options for all the stored web pages that you visit regularly and save as favorite and quick and easy access. Okay, favorite menu means what? It provides easy and it means what? It is used for quick and easy access to a particular page which is already visited. For example, I want to visit google.com. Okay, so I frequently visit google.com, so that's why I can create a favorite that is for google.com. So google.com, you can go to just select and you store in the favorite options. So whenever I want Google options or Google websites, directly go to the favorite and click your favorite website, that is google.com. It is coming automatically. No need to write the https www.google.coms. No need to write, because in favorite options it is easy and quick way we can access any web page which is already visited. Okay, so you can also create a favorite, not only one web page, you can create many web pages as a favorite web pages. Okay, so just you can create and you can easily access this web page, okay, at any time. Okay, these are some edit menu, view menu, favorite menu, and you can see here the tool menu is also very important. Tools menu. See here there is another option, the tool menu. Tool menu. Okay, tool menu means what? The tool menu provides options for the tools available in the Internet Explorer. So we need some tools to organize or to work with the web browser. That is provided by the tool menu. Okay, so say like pop-up blocker, manage advanced, delete browsing history. Say like delete browsing history, pop-up blockers, So these are the options available in tool menu. Delete browsing history means what? We can delete all the browsing history. In browsing means what? Which is already browsed, which is already visit, which is already discovered, we can say which is already visited. For example, today I visit 50 websites today. Okay, so all the 50 websites history means their links, all the things are where it is stored. It is stored in the history. Just you go to the history and you can check what are the websites or which are the websites we have already visited, or you can say I have already visited which websites. Okay, you can just see the web pages which is already visited. So that's why if I want to delete the history, that is, or if I want to delete the browsing website which is already visited, then you can delete from the tool menu. There is the option delete browsing history. Pop-up blocker. Pop-up blocker means what? You can see here it enables disable the pop-up blockers. Pop-up blockers means what? Some of the pop-ups means ads are coming automatically, or you can just block these ads from our browsers. Okay, in our browser there are a lot of pop-up blockers. There are a lot of pop-up options available. Okay, we can also block these pop-up options with the help of pop-up blockers. Okay, now last one is manage add-ons. Manage add-ons. Manage add-on means what? It enables or disables add-ons and finds more add-ons that you can download if I want. If you want, means what? Some of the advertisements are coming automatically. Okay, you can disable or enable these advertisements with the help of manage add-ons. You can view the advertisements if I want. You can also disable the advertisement which is coming automatically. Okay, this manage add-ons. Okay, so these are some options. Last one is help menu. There is a last options or last menu which available is help menu. It is very important. Help menu. So you can see in the book, the help menu contains options that give information on the Internet Explorer. It gives some information what is actually Internet Explorer. So if I don't know how to use Internet Explorer, how to access internet, how to access information from the World Wide Web or Internet Explorer, just you go to the help menu and you can just search whatever your query, okay, whatever your questions. Okay, so help menu provides the information that gives the information on the World Internet Explorer, means it gives the information of Internet Explorer. Okay, it gives the information of Internet Explorer. Okay, in your exams it will become what is actually it will become, let's say, what is help menu explain. Okay, this is right the definition of help menu. Next, finding information using Internet Explorer. How to finding information using Internet Explorer. Okay, you can find any information using Internet Explorer. You can see in the book, the Internet Explorer contains a vast collection of information, but finding you are looking for can be as challenge. However, you can search the web effectively using the address bar of the web browser. In the Internet Explorer address bar, type the web page, a website's name or the URL and then press enter. This will activate a quick search on the internet and the desired website will be displayed in the current website. When you start typing an address that you have previously entered, Internet Explorer auto-completed features recognize the URL and completes the entry for you from the history, web and its contents. Okay, now you can see how to find an information using Internet Explorer. So it is a very important question. It can become in your examinations how to find information using that is Internet Explorer. For example, say this is your client machine. This is a client machine, means this is a desktop. Say this is a desktop. This is a desktop. Okay. Where a client want to search. Then what happened? The client just type, say like http www.google.com. Okay, this is a website URL. Okay, this is the URL of the website. Okay, now after that, what happened? It gives a request to the the particular server. Say like this is a Google server. It is a what? It is a Google server. Okay, you give a request that I want www.google.com. I want the home page of the google.com. It is what? It is a client desktop. You can say the web browser. You use the web browser. It is Internet Explorer. Okay, so Internet Explorer is the client program. Okay, it is a client program, means it is a client who requests a page from the server. Server is a what? Server is a server program. Server program. In the server there is a what? Program, or you can say there is a information which are stored in the server. After that, when the Google server find the request, or when the Google server get the request from the client, that is from you, through Internet Explorer. So that's why Google server search that if there is a website, this www.google.com exists in our server, then it returns a request. It gives a what? Not request, it gives a response. Response. First one is request. You send a request. That you send a request that I want the Google websites, I want the Google homepage. If the homepage of the Google websites exists in the server, then the server give the response. Response means you will get the Google website homepage in your desktop, in your web browser. So in this way, you can just give the information or give the whatever that you want in your from the web browser, and after that you will get the desired output. Means what? From the web browser, you just type the requested program to the server, and the server responds you. It means it called request response. Okay. For example, I want this science topic. Say like I want any a topic on science. Okay, I want to download a topic on science subjects. At a time, what happens? You go to the first google.com. After that, you search the information, whatever you want. After that, click on search. And after that, what happens? The Google server fetching the information from the server. And after that, it gives a response. Response means you will get many links where you can download the information from the internet. So in this way, we can search, we can find any information using Internet Explorer. So actually, Internet Explorer is a third party. Means what? It is a what? It is a client. For example, I am a user. I am a client. User. Okay? User. You use what? Internet Explorer. This is a Internet Explorer. After that, it gives a request to the server. It is a what? It is a server. So means what? This is a user and this is a server. You cannot directly go to the server. Okay? You can't give a request directly to the server. So that's why you first use the Internet Explorer. You just first open the Internet Explorer, and after that, from the Internet Explorer, you give the request to the server. So that's why Internet Explorer is a third party between a user and a server. Okay, that's why it is called a third party. Means the third person who create a relationship between a user and a server. Okay, that's why in this way you can find any information from the internet using Internet Explorer. Okay, so today's topic, I think you understand today's topic. So if you have any problem after watching this video, you just please comment me. And also you join our doubt session. Doubt session is so important. Okay, I am always request you that you please join our doubt sessions. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching this video. Again I say, Stay at home and be safe. Thank you everybody. Have a great day. Thank you.